Ubisoft Forward returns to E3 2021. But that's not the reason I want to talk about it. I'm basically throwing in here because, whatever, who cares? The reason I'm throwing this in here is because it kind of proves a point that I made on the last episode. We talk about E3. I think you're going to get some announcements during E3 by the companies that are going to be partnering with it. But the big announcements are going to be done at their own press conferences. So that's what I think is going to happen, But this Ubisoft Forward is basically their version of the E3 press conference, and some of the titles that people think are going to be shown are Far Cry 6. By the way, Far Cry 6 was supposedly going to come out next month. We haven't heard shit. That ain't coming next month. I guarantee you that's not coming next month. Like in 2 weeks, ain't happening. And this other game called Riders Republic. I'm probably going to see some other shit for Rainbow Six Siege or whatever. But again, I think other companies are going to be doing the same thing where they're going to have their own events around E3 instead of just what I'm saying? Instead of just being E3 itself, It's kind of interesting. What do you guys think about that? I mean, we talked about this shit last week. Actually, Rico, what are your thoughts about E3 in general this year? Do you think we're going to get big announcements at E3, or do you think companies are going to save that stuff for their own shows?
I agree with you. I think we may get like one semi megaton at E3, but most of the stuff is going to be at their main shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because Microsoft is supposed to have their own event in the summer. Square Enix is probably going to do something. So again, you'll see some stuff at E3, but they're going to save that stuff for their own shows, or maybe the Jeff Keighley show.
The Jeff Keighley show.
That's what I call it. The summer game show. Excuse me.